Okay, I have you graph some really cool different polar shapes in the trig assignment, and I wanted to kind of just talk about some of the things that you need to pay attention to as you graph these. So first of all, obviously, make sure you're in polar coordinates. You want to go in mode. You want to go down here over to polar. And then like I'm going to graph this first one 5 here. So I'm going to put the first ones in 3 sine parenthesis. Make sure you have all the parentheses I might have in there. And then I'm going to put in the second one, -3 sine 1/3 theta. Okay. And then I'm going to go to window, and you'll notice I'm going to give you really specific windows. So this is 0 to 2 pi. My step down here is pi over 24, which I think this might already be, but I'm going to double check it. Oh, I didn't like what I put into there. Yeah, there we go, pi over 24. And then -6 to 6, and my scale is 0, and these do matter. You'll notice I'm going to give you all 3 of these. So I'm going to give you 3. I'm going to give you theta, which is going to have the min and the max, and then the step, and then I'm going to have you x and y, which are min and max, and then as well as the scale. And you're often going to set the scale to 0 to get the best vision of this. You'll notice here we get it graphing. It's kind of cool to watch it graph. Changing the step especially will greatly change your graph. If I come out here and I say, oh hey, what if this was pi over 2? And then I go back and graph it, that looks nothing like what I originally graphed. Or I could come back here and I could make it even smaller, pi over 99. I don't even know what that'll do. Probably just make it really specific. It'll probably still look the same. But anyways, so you can see here that this one's going much slower because it's graphing, many more times each one. But the idea is that these can really change your graph, so make sure to get the shapes that I'm looking for. And I do have one example that even lets you go, hey, which of these do you like best? The idea is as you start playing with this, not just the window, but the steps, you can really change what the graph looks like. And you can see this took much longer to graph as it was doing it much more precisely. And so you get really a wide variety of things as you look through them. So make sure as you're doing this, so you're paying attention not only to the graphs I asked you to graph, but the window I asked you to do it in, because that will really change what you're seeing. If you're too small or too big, or your step isn't small enough, you might not get the same cool shape that's available. So definitely something, play with them as you do them, see what looks cool to you.